Next is from Durban.
Wait a minute.
Next is from the Vince McMahon Bill Wirtz connection. Glenn, being the sports expert that you are, you may be somewhat familiar with the history of the Chicago Blackhawks. Bill Wirtz was the owner team president of the Hawks for over 4 decades, and he was extremely frugal and stubborn, which severely hurt the team's growth and success. One example of the bonehead policies was he was forbidding all Blackhawks games from being broadcast on local TV. When the old man kicked the bucket in 2007, his son Rocky Wirtz took over, who quickly made many changes to the operations of the team, which resulted in them winning 3 Stanley Cups over the next decade, selling out every single home game since 2008, and becoming the #1 sports franchise in Chicago over the Bears, Bulls, and Cubs. Could Triple H and Stephanie go down a similar path, which would result in WWE ascending to the glory days of more popular times in the business? After just a couple weeks of power, they'd have positively reviewed SummerSlam, brought back huge potential stars like Cross and Scarlett, and I read the words wrestler and wrestling are no longer banned. The death of Old Man Wirtz quickly led to the mega success of the Blackhawks. Do you think forced retirement of Vince McMahon will have a similar effect on WWE? That's from Mike Durbin, NWA 74 front row correspondent. No, they can make it better, but wrestling's not going to get back to the to the glory days, like the back when we did it. But bro, people just can't realize how over professional wrestling was in the '90s, the late '90s. I mean, it's just they're just like these young kids that call as jobbers and out of touch. They just don't. You just can't really. If you didn't live it or live during that time, you have no clue about how popular it was. Bro, kids at school were talking about night.
Well, you do have a clue because there's videotape.
Yeah, but like the next day, kids at school, all the kids at school were talking about wrestling. That doesn't happen today. Kids are not talking about wrestling that much. It's like it's an older crowd. It's like it's different. It's like I don't know. It's like young kids are interested more in social media and promoting themselves and stuff and everything. And wrestling has drawn this very weird, nerdy subculture of fans. And until you get away from that, I don't know what they're going to do. So what do you think?
What was the question? Oh,
the question was. The death of Old Man Wirtz quickly led to the mega success of the Blackhawks. Do you think the forced retirement of Vince McMahon will have a similar effect on the WWE?
Yes, because I truly believe you can be in a place so long and you have so much power and you're used to doing what you want no matter what anybody tells you, and especially if you're surrounded by yes men and plus, bro, how in touch can you be if you're 73-year-old billionaire, Right. You're not really in touch with the normal world. You don't do normal. That doesn't mean you don't have good ideas, but he was very set in his way, and that hurt the company a lot. So I think we needed fresh eyes, we needed fresh ideas, and I think Triple H and Stephanie are going to bring that.
Yeah.